Hey guys, so let's talk about the work journal. I'm going from B6 Slim to a B6 Slim. However, this B6 Slim is cut a little shorter than this one, and that is to fit this cover. The Chic Sparrow designed their folio cover. I've talked at lengths about this. This folio cover was meant to fit the Nanami Papery, and this is an old one, guys, but the Nanami Papery B6 Slim, which is shorter than other makers' B6 Slims. So, and mine is a Stalogy cut down, so that's even different. So, because of this, this is a Stalogy cut down to the Nanami Papery Cafe Note size. So, this is an old one. It has the weird old grid. I'm using this as a writing notebook. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of time lately. I have a story inside my head and I just keep pushing it aside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the work journal. I'm going to do it right now. Okay, let's just shove those in there for a minute. This was great. Like, this was so great. There are a few pages left over here. I'm going to talk about those as I talk about the new one and set it up. This cover is just, it's their Misty Mountain Waypoint leather. It gets beat up. It travels with me back and forth to work. And I have loved it. So, it's getting this. It'll end up on a shelf in my new office. It's probably going to get packed within the next week or so. But it's going to end up on a shelf in my new office or in a drawer that I can pull out and I can write when life slows down a little and I have time. Is life going to slow down a little and I'm going to have time? Yes. Part of it is we've been so involved in house stuff for a year and we're only moving 20 minutes from where we are now, but that 20 minutes is 40 minutes round trip. And then if we go out after work, then it becomes dinner, and it's not always a fast dinner. Sometimes it is, but not always. And sometimes I come home and make dinner, but not always. That can turn into an all-night event, which honestly cuts into a lot of my extra time. So that was where this can come in maybe occasionally. I don't know. I'm really hopeful that I find a little more me time once we're in the house. So, shelf, drawer. Right now they're in shelves. I really like these shelves. I don't know that I can convince Ross to hang them again. He's really going to fight me on anything I want to put on the walls. We're having an issue with this. I don't know. I have ideas and he has opinions and they don't always match, but we'll figure it out. So probably a drawer to start with and then something. But I have a shelf of planners and I need it. I love it. Anyway, I'm all off topic. So I'm going to set this aside for now. It'll come out in a couple months. I'm trying to figure out where to put it. I have like a mess on the outside of my desk. What you cannot see is a disaster. Okay, guys. So this is also a Chic Sparrow. This is the Nightingale. I think it's Nightingale. It did have the elastic and I just popped it out. There's a hole there now and I don't care. It holds it really well. I used this with my B6, my half year, because it fits the taller. I used this with this journal for a little while. So you have probably seen this cover. It is gorgeous. It really is. So I'm going to use it for work so I get some use out of it because I'm not using B6 Slim for personal. I'm using my pocket or my A6 Slim. I don't know what the hell to call it. Custom. You know me. So one thing I'm going to point out, I'm going to bring my personal B6 Slim. This is a half year. This has stickers and washi and watercolor and fun stuff in it. This is a 365, a full year. So you can see how the bigger spine, that in camera? Yes, you can see the bigger spine versus the little spine. puffy versus, this has washi in it, but not a lot. It has weekly washi strips. Oh, look at that. I flip and you don't even see them all. There they are. I didn't even label November and December. Like, that's how weird the end of the year got. It got a little crazy. So one of the things I'm going to do with this, and I have my calendar here. We're going to talk about it real quick. I am going to pull out my color code because I do have my other set, and I do want to put November and December in here just for reference points. Where's my other thing? Where did I put it? Oh, I also have to print. I have reference pages, like vendor stuff. I have to pull that out of here. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I made this for thinking I was going to be in B6 Slim for my personal. But I have one of these, and I think it's, let me hold on. Nope. Okay. It's just not in here. Oh, it's over here. Let me grab it. Okay. I had one of these, and it was just floating around in here. More of a reference. I did write some vacation holidays, a little conference. I was better. I started doing stuff, and then I kind of got away. Again, vacations. Some of it, like, it's very, very minimal, and it worked. I'm just going to stick it back in here. But I never taped it in, and I don't think I needed to. I'm struggling with that right now. Because I thought about actually, because this lasted me a whole year, what I thought about doing was taking this and cutting them apart. Oh, let's say reprinting this on 2 sheets of paper and then just sticking them in so they're on actual pages at the front. So the only downside of that is if I use this whole book up, then I can't take that out. Would it be would it be a better reference section if it goes glued in? Do I glue in 6 months and see where I'm at? I don't know. I don't anticipate using more than a whole book because you can see I still have, and honestly, it's probably about right here, maybe a couple more, like this much left in this planner. So it's like, I mean, it's plenty, but at the same time, I don't know. But this year could be a little, it could be different. It could be more note-taking. It could be, who knows? I don't know. We'll see. I'm really torn. I am going to use some of those last pages to go through here and recap some stuff, make some notes, and also, because there's stuff in here that needs to be moved over to here, and I kind of want to get it all gathered. It's kind of on my project list to do tomorrow. These, I'm just going to slide these in here for right now because I don't know what to do with them. I don't. This, guys, if you want to see a flip through, leave me a comment and I'll show you more than that. Otherwise, I'll just shelve it. I need to put my label on it that says 2022. So, 2020 or 2021, 2022. So I'm going to skip this first page and I'll probably watercolor that and put something on here. But I'm actually going to skip this page as well and go straight to here for my January. I'm going to paste in my January, but I need to cut it down. So I'll be right back. I still can't believe we're in 2022. Okay, perfect. So one thing to note real quick. I don't have grid marks on these printables because they're tip-ins. So you cut them to your size. There isn't a guide. And I need to figure out how to like make sure that that's well noted. I'm not putting cut lines. I'm not doing it because that's not how they're meant to be used. So I've got to figure that out before I list them. And I'm behind the ball in listing these, but again, I made them for me to start with, so I'm being really like, I don't care about that, but I know that people would like them, so I do want to get them listed. And I keep my printables pretty affordable, I think. Okay, I just use this. I know I've talked about glue stick, vellum. Glue stick is vellum. Tape runner is for paper tip-ins. At least in my world. That is how I do it. Okay. Perfect. January. Beautiful. I think I'm going to use my Summer Vibe Washi. If I can find my end. For January. Okay, hold on. I just messed it up. Let's do this. And I covered up my little month. I actually cut part of it off. I just want you to know, like, I don't care. That's not a thing for me. I actually only put it on there for reference. So if I decide to print out more than 1 month, I've got it. But I do want to do real quick, like, is I have small months here from my shop. And I'm missing November, so that could be interesting. But maybe not. I think I want it to go this way. I think I want it to go this way. Just a little January. It's work. It's work. That's all it is. It's work. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now, I do want to take... Pink is holidays. I have used pink for holidays now for years. So, and I typically just draw a box. We have 2 holidays this month. I'm actually filming this on the 3rd, so there's that. And then I use purple for PTO days for me. And I have... and 20s. Wow. That was terrible. And then 28th off. And I have the 31st off. It sucks because these are my work in the office days. So like I took days off that I normally work at home. So I might work at home this day just because there's a lot going on. I don't know. I'll have to talk about that. I also might need to take a PTO day here. Haven't quite got that figured out yet either. Kind of a mess. Also, it's because I don't know if that's going to stay our closing day. And that could change some things up. I do have, okay, I have State of the County on here, so that's cool. This is a big work event here. And I was using orange dots in my personal planner for work events. And I think I'm going to use this one. I love my mildliners, but sometimes I never know what color I'm getting. That's pretty good. Did it bleed through? Oh, good job. Just to note that is an event that's coming. Also, let's do this real quick. And again, I was using dots on my personal, but I think I'm just going to do this. May 30th. We don't have anything in June. They have not given us Juneteenth as far as I know. Labor Day. Then we have... Is Columbus Day always the 12th? No, we don't get Columbus Day. Sorry. We traded Columbus Day. I've talked about this. So then we have the 11th for Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, and then we also get the 8th for election day. Don't ask, it's weird. I think, I'm just going to highlight them. I think we do Friday, Monday again, and Friday, Monday. Okay, I think that's our holidays. I feel like I'm missing something. This is kind of set up. I like it. I really like it. I like it. We'll see how I do with it just tucked in back there. Okay, so now I have the ear set up. I don't have anything crazy. I'm contemplating taking the 14th, taking the 20th. I need to check my time off and see where that leads me. Okay, so last year's, oh, that's a terrible one because I spilled tea on it. Last year's, I did a stripe down the side, and then I drew this little calendar. I'm going to do the same thing. And what I started doing was color coordinating it with, washi coordinating it with the month. And I'm going to do that again, because I also think when I flip back through for things, that is super helpful. So let's turn the page. This is exciting. A new journal, new year. Gosh, I think I needed to find some new motivation. Maybe this will do it, or at least help. I was on the struggle bus at the end of the year. Just burnout, work burnout, you know? I think we're all experiencing a little bit, and that doesn't help. That's right. I work in a creative department, and all of us feeling a little burnt out is not a good thing at all. It's a little scary. Yeah, it's a little scary when everybody's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah. But we've got some good things coming this year, so hopefully that'll get us all out of our funks. Okay. And I'm going to draw this. One thing, I need a new ruler. I've cut this ruler up. It's got jagged marks up at the top there. I'm following the actual grid for some reason, and normally I don't get this, even this picky. There's that chunk. See? I need to use this back end. Okay. I'm making bigger spaces in the middle of the week because one, Monday, 1-3 is a holiday. Tuesday, 1-4, Wednesday. So Tuesday, I'm working from home, and just to give you kind of like a little rundown. I'm spending I'm hoping to spend most of that day getting things that were left behind, so to speak, from the end of the year, wrapped up, completed, talked about. I don't know if something needs to give with them or whatever. I don't know. Just to see what's hanging out, because I know that there's stuff that got kind of kicked to the side. I'm just writing holiday in there, kind of a time when I put in my pay in my time card. That's kind of my reminder. Okay, and then here I write week of 1-3. It's just kind of something I do. Usually I take my green highlighter. I use a green highlighter in my workbook because it's green is the color of my company, my organization that I work for, and that's how it works. So my first thing on my list, and normally I wouldn't have anything here, but I'm doing this. Review last year's journal. That's it, guys. That's literally the setup for this. I do need to add a tab here. I will add that some point during the month. But so it begins. So now what I do is, this is my week. This is this. Wednesday and Thursday when I'm in the office, I have 2 or 3 meetings. So I'll probably have note pages in here. I will probably have some note pages transferred over from my previous journal, just of a few big things that are going on. I do need to start a couple pages probably reserved for different stuff coming up for that big event. I don't know. I don't know how involved I'm going to be with that process of it. I always work it, but we'll see. We'll see. That'll be different this year. Okay, guys. So the work journal set up. Again, if you want to see a flip through of this, I did, I think, a partial one. I'll happily show it. I love that it's chunky but not chunky, if that makes any sense. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, be kind.